Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here, I want to tell you a little story about what have I done to avoid the spread of COVID-19. But before we go into the story, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Gozaly. I come from Maluku and I was from Puspita. That's all for the introduction. And before we get into our topic, I want to tell you a bit about what did I do last night. What I did last night was edited a video. Which video? This video. And it's a very tiring because the process taking a long time and it's a complicated process, of course. I have to find the base sound, look for the tutorial, and process using an application. And the application, I use the KineMaster application. The most challenging part, in my opinion, is the editing process. But Alhamdulillah, everything is finished. Hopefully, those who watch this video can enjoy the video that I have made. So now we come into our topic. Is what have I done to avoid the spread of COVID-19?
COVID-19. I don't have to explain what COVID-19 is because I'm sure everyone knows and has even felt the pain it caused. There is much suffering, not only in Indonesia, but around the world, all influenced by the COVID-19. Many countries have taken precautions to prevent the spread of COVID-19. We have to follow and do so as a token of our gratitude to those who have tried to protect and rescue us. In Indonesia, there are a lot of precautions taken by our government to combat the spread of COVID-19. For example, large social parties ban on going home, checking with rapid test, wearing masks, vaccine, and so on, all of which is done to prevent the spread of the COVID-19. So, how many actions have I taken to prevent the spread of COVID-19? As we know, there are 6 protocols made by the government, namely wearing a mask, washing hands, keeping a distance, stay away from crowds, reduce mobility, avoid eating together, and for the antigen in the form of a vaccine provided by the government. So, have I done prevention with these 6 protocols and antigens? Have I done it all? Or is it only half of it? Let's study together. 1. Wearing a mask. Yes, I've always worn a mask when I leave the house, when going to college, when going to the market, going to a friend's house, and so on. And that's what I've always done. 2. Wash my hands. I've usually washed my hands after eating or handling dirty things, and I think that's normal. 3. Keep your distance. When I go outside the house and meet many people, I will keep my distance. But I usually ignore it at home because I feel my family is safe. And I also rarely go out of the house, and automatically I rarely meet many people. And when I'm in college, I don't usually keep my distance. But we're an online college right now, and it's rare to go to college. The point was to keep my distance. I'm sure I've done it. 4. Stay away from crowds, and 5. Reduce mobility. I've rarely gone out of the house, and I think this is the right action to follow this health protocol. The reason I rarely go out is that I don't know what to do outside. 6. Avoid eating together. I never do that when I'm at home, because what I think is that unless we eat with strangers, that it's not allowed. While I've rarely gone out of the house, and of course I rarely meet foreigners. And the last one is the vaccine. We know that the vaccine has to be given twice, because the recommended vaccine dose is 2 doses. And I have done the first but not the second for the vaccine. Why? Actually, there is no particular reason why I haven't had a second vaccine. I just haven't had a second vaccine. So, in conclusion, what I have done according to protocol is to wear a mask, keep your distance, and reduce mobility. While avoiding eating together, I don't think I've ever done it. And for the vaccine, I've done vaccine, but only the first dose.
So, that's my story about what have I done to avoid the spread of COVID-19. And I want to say that one small action of yours can save many people around you. I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.